Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Well, here it is. It's Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. I am Lynn from L&J Goods, returning from quite a travel week, several days. But yeah, we're back, and I'm so excited to be here today. Shirley's here with me today. Megan is now on her little mini vacation with her brother and all the kids. I'll explain more about that later. But we are here today streaming live to YouTube or to Facebook. I will try my best to get a collection list up. It is all on the website under the collection list for Featured in Our Lives 2024. You'll also find it in the description box in YouTube down below. If it's not there right now, forgive me. I will get it there as soon as I'm done with this live. But yeah, when I do it alone, it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do that. What do I need to do now? So, but anyway, I'm back. And I have been back since, when was it?
Saturday? It's
Was
Friday.
it Friday? Yeah, Friday night. Anyway, we were in Florida, ended up thinking, okay, I'm going to, I wouldn't get home until 11 o'clock at night. Then I got an alert on my phone saying there was another big winter storm happening in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. And so it had the potential to impact our flight. And if you followed us along, Megan and I were delayed in Dallas, delayed in Baltimore. It took forever. It was truly like, I said it was like a planes, and automobiles situation, because JR ended up having to drive across the state of New York to pick us up. That was the closest airport that we could get to. So anyway, it is always good to have your feet on solid ground after a lovely few days in Florida with my other daughter and her kids. We're back. I came into work on Saturday and immediately was just like in a boom. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? I have so many things that I have to like get organized in my head, and oh, you know how it goes. But January is meant to be a time for kind of reflecting and making plans and settling. So I knew that today I needed to do something really, just something to just let me play. And so we're just going to play today, and I'm going to share a really sweet little collage project that I'm going to be using with some Tim Holtz, etc. elements and some collage papers or backdrops and ephemera pieces of his. And I didn't want to go like all Valentine's-y because I'm just, it's like 2 weeks away. Seriously. So I thought, well, how about something spring and florally? Because you know me, I love the floral. And there you go. So let's see who's here. Hi, Corinne. Hi, Tracy. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Hi there, Melissa. Boy, you guys got hit with some snow too, didn't you? Oh, my gracious. And who is over on YouTube? All of our friends just hanging out over there. Forgive me, I'm going to have to like kind of monitor the comments in both places. So I just really appreciate your patience with me. I just don't know where I am on here. Have no idea where to find my live on YouTube. No idea. So, well, that's a really good question. Megan. Oh, there I am. There I am. Sorry about that. Hello. Do we have some folks in the chat? Lots of people in the chat. I'm really happy to see all of you guys too. We missed you, missed you, missed you. So missed you, everybody. There's Stephanie, Emma, Kathy, Deborah. Hello, everyone. Hey, let's remember that if we're here today, if you're here watching today, either on Facebook or YouTube, I forgot to stream to our website. Yikes. We appreciate it always if you can show your presence here by just giving us a thumbs up, sharing our video, saying hi. A comment means everything. It does that thing, you might not be as interested in this project as you are in others, but leaving a little comment just to say hi or ask a question certainly helps us to get this information out to lots of other people who may never have seen us. So, but yeah, we would love for you to interact with us, and also, did I see Tim in was Tim Holtz in Texas? Somebody else said that. No, we were at a decor, like a home decor market, like the wholesale market and design market for home. So that's what we were focusing on. I'm working on a little edited video right now for you guys, so that you can see how our trip went and some of the things that we were inspired by. So, I missed you both. Look lovely in pink. Why, thank you. Somebody else has mentioned that, and so now you see me mostly wearing pink. It's like, oh, I look good in pink. I'll wear pink all the time.
Good with your complexion.
It does, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cheryl, you're wondering the same. What? What are you wondering? I missed that. We missed you too, Sandy. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's like a reunion. All right, I'm going to flip the camera down. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be working with today. I gave you in the text group a little bit of a sneak peek to show what I was working on, because I did put some of these elements together ahead of time just to save some time. Okay. Hi, Jan. Oh, Jan Goodyear. I got your text about jelly plate. Oh girl, I don't even want to attempt to try to teach or demonstrate until I get a little more practice under my belt. I know you understand, but I'm super excited about that too. Right now I have to figure out like a schedule to literally, like, okay, Monday I'm going to work on jelly plate for an hour, 2 hours. Tuesday I'm going to do collage. Thursday I'm going to work with IOD. Here I'm going to do stenciling. Gonna like really plan out every project block of creative time, because we have so many beautiful things to work with. Let's see. Yes, Megan is on a little vacation. Oh, hi, Lisa. Yes, you are one of our jelly plate queens, so we understand. We've talked about it, and I'm excited to get going on that. So let's talk about some of the things that we use today. And even though you might not use Tim Holtz projects, I think that these are all valuable lessons, I would say, in composition. And no matter what you're collaging, what you're putting together in your mixed media, we'll talk through my thoughts about how I put this together and how I chose different arrangements and colors and theme. And those are all things that you can utilize no matter what kind of a project you're working on, even if it's furniture. Okay? So, can you put rock hard top coat over Gator Hide by Dixie Belle? Cherie, thank you for that question. I can't answer that. I'm so sorry. We don't use those products, and so I've never used those products. So we use Fusion Mineral Paint and Debbie's DIY products primarily. So there are so many different paint brands out there. We use what we love and what we have here in the shop. So you might be able to reach out to somebody else in another group that features those products, and they can help you with that. Let's see. Is that white wine? Oh my gosh, no.
It's funny.
I actually told Shirley, like, it looks like a glass of Chardonnay. No, I had cleaned a little bit of alcohol ink off of my brush, and it turned my water. It looks like a little glass of white wine, doesn't it? Okay, so what are we using today? We are going to be using, these are the Tim Holtz Etc. elements. And today I'm using the large tiles, and I'm using the, what are they called? Tiles, large tiles, and the cutout tiles. And those are in our collection list. I got to tell you what, even if you didn't want to do something like this, remember a while back that when I did those little tag board tags for journals, for keychains, for things like that, you could totally take any one of these little bits here and turn them into a little dangly thing. Yeah. So you don't have to do all of this, but how fun to put it all together or use the elements individually. And let's see. Okay, so the first thing I did is I wanted to get a basic layout for my design. These come in these sheets here and they punch out, like, so the cutouts actually punch out of this, and then the shape punches out of the square piece. So you can use these in a couple of different ways. You can see here where I layered one of them over a plain tile like this. Or you can layer the cutout onto a plain tile like this. And once you kind of get that figured out and how you want all of this to look, you can start stacking them up, raising the heights. Here, I'm going directly onto the board. Here, I added like an extra layer underneath just to so that I've got some variation in height, and it makes it look a little interesting. And let me tell you what, trying to lay out all of these so that it doesn't necessarily look like a checkerboard or a tic-tac-toe board is a little challenging. It's noon somewhere. Kathy, thank you. And yes, we do need more than 24 hours in a day, Jan. Absolutely. So, okay, so that is what I did for my layout here. These little guys are, how wide? 2.5 inches. I made JR do the math, and I just had him cut me a little 1/4 inch piece of birch plywood, just so that I had a base to put these on. Now, you don't have to put them on a wood base if you don't happen to have that. You could use, Shirley, no, I'm going to grab it right here. You could use, this is an IOD 8x8 panel, and it would give you just a little bit of an edge here. You could mount them on something like this. You could mount them on the inside and do just a little set of 4. You can use one of these nice big wood tags and center them up on here, and it would give you just a lovely background to use with some really, tiny script, or to stamp, or to you could decoupage anything on the back of this, and then just center up your tag here, throw in a great big bow, whatever you want to do. A lot of different possibilities. All right, so there I have my layout. All right, and then I took a picture of this because there is no way I was going to be keeping all of this together. So I took a picture, and then started the process of choosing what I was going to put on and in each of these little elements. So some of these I did ahead of time, and some I reserved for you lovely folks so that I could show you what I do. All right, that's a little chipboard piece. Okay, so here is my layout that I showed you before, but I have added some other things here. I've added the papers, and then I was kind of back and forth about colors and all of that. And let me see if anybody, did you get a chance to see Tim and Tech? Oh, no, I already answered that. Pentart, Gold Dust, and Fix to work on some, so many good things. Ice, Diane, can you believe it? I'm 100 subscribers away from 20,000 on YouTube. I'm just a little YouTuber, but boy, that's really, we ought to have a party when that happens, right? Okay, so, Okay, so I just pulled out, I decided for this, I was going to do kind of a little gardeny theme. Let me get this nice and close for you so you can see what I'm doing. And I decided to use the backdrops number 5, volume number 5, because it had a lot of the colors that I like. I could totally see you doing this in the blues and oranges range. I mean, there's so many possibilities. I love this pack because it kind of comes ready made with coordinating backdrops, right? So like all of these kind of go together, all of these kind of go together, these kind of go together, and then you can pop a contrast in there as well. So I chose my elements from this as far as the little backdrop that I wanted, and then I also pulled out these 2 ephemera packs. I have palette and keepsakes. And I didn't open these because I got them open myself, but everything that you see here is from one of those 3 things that I just showed you. Okay? So, and it was quite a like I said, it's a little bit of a journey, but it also is that opportunity for me, sometimes I need a project like this just to get me kind of refocused, and it's not an overwhelming project, but it allows my brain to kind of like step by step by step get back in the groove of creating. Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody? Questions over there? Waste Not Wednesdays, Basement Chronicles. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to read all of the other comments that are running live. Hello, Al. So I'm not seeing all the comments that come through over on Facebook. I'm only seeing some of them. And Shirley, I don't know. If you want to, you could make a Jacob's ladder. Yes. How cute would that be? That's one of those flippy floppy things.
Yeah,
that would be really cute. Yes. Okay. So Cheryl, I'm going to hand this over to you, and let's see. The comments are just going to pop up. Hi, Carol Beals. They'll just pop up here. And so you can take a look at those. I'm probably going to ignore YouTube for a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so I will get my Tim Holtz collage medium out and a brush. And I just started laying out my little blocks, my little tiles here. And I soon developed a theme which included roses and pink and yellow. All right. So, do you see?
No.
You don't have to. You don't even have to do that.
Yeah, I know, but it popped up something else and now I lost it.
Oh dear. Okay, let's
Sorry.
go. That's okay. Go over to Ellen J. Goods, and there's our live, and there you'll see the comments, and they'll just pop up. All right, and so I just got playful and decided what I wanted where, and rearranged the papers and the backgrounds however I thought that they seemed pleasing. I didn't want to use all florals. I wanted to introduce a little bit of this typography element because I think that makes a nice balance with these soft florals, and also just some small print patterns as well. Okay, so let's look at this guy. I did not, what?
It doesn't want to go either.
Oh, it won't. It'll just, when someone
ask
leaves a
people to
comment,
okay.
somebody leave a comment so Shirley can see how that comment pops up. Okay, so once I decided what I wanted as far as on my background or on the top, for here I just needed to cut out a very sketchy kind of little heart, just so I had an image in my mind of what it was going to look like. So I am going to decoupage this in place with my collage medium. And I'm telling you, this stuff is the best for this kind of a project. I love it for making sticky. It just sticks, everything sticks fast. And we'll put that on here, and then we're going to let that dry. Then I'll come back to trim this out. Okay. Most of these we cut just a little bit oversized so that I have a place where I can kind of trim and sand off. Okay, so this will go over top of this piece, and you could do it one of two ways. You can either lay it right on here on this tile, and then we'll glue that over top, or you could position it and glue it to the back of this. All right, so I'm going to show you both ways. This is one way that I did that. I used this little house cutout, and I glued the background print right onto the back of that cutout tile. See that? Where on this one, I'm using an additional blank tile just to give this some height. So each of these they're all at different varying heights. So we will go ahead and put that on. Then we'll start making them look pretty. Okay, and we'll set that aside, and we're going to let that dry. Then we'll start trimming away and then gluing them together. So same with this one. This is just from one of the little ephemera packs. And since this is dry already, I'm going to use my little craft knife, my little X-Acto knife, and cut out that little house shape from the back. And that is going to give me just a better idea of the space that I'm working with. Anybody have any questions? Are you seeing comments?
Just everybody said hi.
Oh, okay, good. Say hi, Shirley.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, so that way I can look at this and get an idea of where I want this to sit. Just helps me to visualize it. And I think I'm going to glue this right to the back, because then I can position and reposition it, and then we'll glue it onto that little lift back piece a little bit later. So let's pop that on there and kind of decide where I want it. I want a little bit of this typography showing so that it kind of ties in with everything else. We'll sand this a little bit later. Let me get some of my goop out.
Karen Attleberry has just joined us, and she's happy you're home.
Oh, hi, Karen. It is so good to be home. I got to tell you, I missed. It's always I love getting away, but I miss everybody so much while I'm gone. I really do.
Don't you like getting home to your own bed?
I do. Oh my, Shirley, you have no idea.
I know.
No idea how. Oh my gosh,
I love
it was
to go
so
away, but
good.
I can't wait to get home.
Yep, I hear ya. And then we'll do this little guy. These are all attached. This will be attached. Boom. Okay, and yes, there is nothing like your own bed. And I got to tell you, when, you you always think like, oh, I have big plans. I'm going to be in Dallas, for example, for this show, and think, oh, it's going to be, what will we do at night, and we can kind of go exploring, and nope, absolutely not. We were so exhausted by the end of the day. It was just wild. And I have a little piece that I cut here to fit on this cutout.
Lisa says it's all about the bed.
Oh, the bed. It really is. I was so glad to get home to my own bed. You have no idea.
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm the same way.
And I didn't care. I didn't care who was in that bed with me. It was like, come on, everybody in. It's the family bed tonight. We got all the pets. We got
that's what I
all
miss.
the humans.
I do. I miss that when I go away. I like having my kitties there.
Yeah. Of course, they acted like, I was from another planet.
Well, because they were mad at you because you went away.
I know. I know. Okay, so we have all of our little parts here. So now I'm going to start going through, and I am going to start trimming these pieces. You know what I need? I told Shirley I needed. Why don't I have a cutting mat? Why don't I have a cutting mat? What's your favorite crafting tool? The thing that you just could not live without, you guys. Tell us what it is.
My glue gun.
Your glue gun. Mm-hmm. My new glue gun. I love my new glue gun. All right. We will be announcing Camp EJG very soon. And then I'm going to take my little sanding thingamabob here, and I'm just going to sand away any little bits that might be there. It also adds just a tiny little bit of a distressing to the edge of this. And it just makes nice, good shape. Okay, and then the same with here. I always like doing this part because it's like then everything fits together and looks good once you get rid of all those extra edges,
Tracy says she can't be without her Tim Holtz collage medium.
The collage medium, Tracy. That's right. That's right. So, you guys, with the weather and craziness that has been going on, our deliveries have been impacted. It's all over the place. We have packages that have been stuck here and stuck there, and unfortunately, the one, like, we have some Monahans. I have a box from Stephanie Monahan that's coming that I am so excited about because it's got new papers. It's got that awesome toadstool paper. Toadstool, I forget what it's called. But you guys, it's not here yet. They shipped it out and it just has not arrived yet. So if you're in our shadow box class and you will be using that paper, don't fret. It'll be okay. It's going to be okay.
About the Camp EJG.
Yes.
Asking if it's going to be painting.
It is going to be painting. Are you excited about the possibility of just painting? Well, painting and other things. Painting and other things. We got a game night planned. We're hooking up for meals for folks. And, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Oh, Mara's here. Mara's here.
Hi, Mara. Hey, what's going on? All right, so we're just gonna. Helps to have a nice sharp X-Acto knife. Oh my gosh! But isn't this the sweetest little thing? I just love this. It reminds me of quilting, like a little quilt, doesn't it, Shirley?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute.
Very nice. All right, and I'm just going to work my way around. I've got another.
Lisa's said only of the BJG camp. It's not the end of May because she has a new grandbaby coming on the 28th.
How exciting. No, I got a sneaking suspicion it's going to be the first weekend in May. All right. So put that on your save the date.
Al says he needs lots of tutoring. LOL.
Who, what? What's it?
Al, he needs lots of tutoring.
Oh, she, yeah.
Oh,
Allison,
oh,
yep.
Sorry. Gotcha. Yep.
But you know what? This little retreat weekend we're going to be painting florals because that's just, I love to do it. And so we'll be using some different kinds of paint. We're going to be using some different elements, techniques, and I promise you it is not going to be, if you're a beginner, you can do this. Even if you're a beginner. So don't fret if you're thinking you want to come and you're saying, I don't know how to paint. That's the point, right? That's the point. We all got to start somewhere, and there's no better way to start and build that confidence than with a bunch of ladies or gentlemen that are here to be supportive and encouraging.
Laura Hall says she has not gotten mail since last week Monday.
I
because
know.
of the weather.
Yeah, it's just bonkers. It really is. Oops, we'll let that one dry a little bit more. So I'm going to I'm cheating my way out of this instead of cutting all of this. I'm just taking my little thing here. Shirley suggested an emery board, and my emery board is a big, thick one.
Did you try that other one?
I did, but you know, the metal
it.
file,
Yeah,
I mean, it could. I just don't think it's as effective as,
well, it was worth a try.
it is worth a try. I'm glad you brought it to our attention. Whoops. So, here we go.
Kathy said she couldn't live without her see-through plastic ruler.
That's another great tool. Absolutely. Okay, we got... How's the weather where you are, too? Let us know what's happening weather-wise. I think everything's kind of calming down now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when I got to the airport to pick up my vehicle, I was telling Shirley earlier, it was, I think there was about 8 inches of snow on it, and JR had already gone there to clear it off before I got home because Buffalo just, there was so much snow. So much snow. Did you get a lot of snow where you were?
Christy's asking about your little sander there.
This little guy is called, I never know the name of it. Help me out.
I don't either.
It is, and we have it in our Amazon shop. You can pick them up at Lowe's, Home Depot, Value, any of those places. I think I put the package in the trash because I opened a new one. But it comes with all of these little 1-inch strips. Handy little tool. I just love this. Thank you, Leah. My friend Leah for getting that. No? Maybe I didn't get it over there yet. Shirley's digging around in the trash.
I'm always rooting around the trash.
Oh my gosh.
How do you think I get some of the best finds?
Okay, look at how pretty that looks. Look at that little frame. I'm so excited about this. Oh my goodness.
Cold in Florida.
Yeah.
And icy, but warming up in Tennessee.
Okay. Well, wherever you are, I hope you're safe and warm and all snuggled in.
Somebody made a comment about you guys. Did I have fun while you guys were gone? You know, the cat's away, the mice will play.
Well, you couldn't get into work, right?
Yeah, that's true. No, we had more snow than you had here.
Yeah. Shirley lives
Corfield.
in one of those persistent snowband areas, right?
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
it's so crazy because up at the lake, the one day when it was like blizzardy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were getting pounded. Buffalo was getting pounded. South of Buffalo was getting really pounded. Up at the lake, JR sent me a picture.
Nothing.
There was like 1 inch of snow.
Oh my god.
And then when he drove like 4 miles south in Lyndonville, it was, he said, oh, there's probably maybe 4 inches here. And then when he got into Medina, about 8. And then it was like, okay, the further south you went, the more snow.
We ended up with about 3.5 feet.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy mogoly.
We were nonstop cleaning.
Yeah.
Shoveling, plowing, you name it.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's done. I got to look to see, are all these done? And then we'll start gluing them in place after we do a little bit of inking on them. But look how cute that's looking.
Kathy says it's cute, and it's a great way to use up all your scraps.
It really is. Okay, so this is the last one. I think it's dry enough.
Lisa said finally winter in the Adirondacks.
Yeah. Bet the snowmobilers are loving that, and the skiers.
Mm-hmm.
I was so like, oh my gosh, the people in the South Towns are, well, although I don't think like Ellicottville, they missed the band.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They didn't at the stadium, though.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. So is everybody grieving today? Well, depending on where you are, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Bill's Mafia. I'm sure
it
they're
was
very upset.
Yeah. For sure. So Megan and Ben took their kids they go to a little place. Instead of all buying like gifts for each other, what they do is they take like 3 or 4 days. I think it's 4 days. And they go to like a little area ski and wintry kind of area in Western New York. You know, there's pools, there's outdoor stuff to do, and they just go and spend that time together with the kids, and they have such a great time. And I'm just so glad that they get to do that. Of course, I wish I was there with them. I really do. All right.
To buy you a pack of memory boards.
I know, right?
To leave around here.
Okay, and then we've got this one. So now, this is where you do want to make sure you get really nice little edges on there. Makes all the difference. Then I'm going to grab my Distress Oxide. Clean this up first.
We could have winter camp
You know what?
EJG here.
What's that?
We could have winter camp here.
Winter camp. We could indeed. You know what else would be good? A little soft.
Little dustpan and brush.
Yes, I think I need one of those, Shirley.
All right, I'm gonna have to hit the dollar store.
Is that where we get them?
Yeah,
Probably.
I got all kinds of little.
I get out a lot, you know. Here's my dustpan. There you go. Okay. So now we're going to use a little Distress Oxide Vintage Photo and my little applicator. And I'm just going to start just inking the edges of these just to give them all a little bit of dimension. Makes such a big difference. Mm-hmm. It really does. it helps then to really define each element, and also while it's defining each element, it's also giving it all a very cohesive look as well. And those distressed edges help to really soak up that ink. But look at the difference already.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's so cool.
Do we have the new color yet?
I have it on the way.
In one of those packages.
In one of those packages, yes. What was it called? Smoked timber or something?
Yeah, isn't it smoked? I think it's smoked timber.
Scorched timber.
That's it.
Scorched.
Well, we were close.
Can you guys see the difference just inking these little elements makes? Here's when I forgot my little house. Because it wasn't dry yet. Lisa, what are you using on your jelly plate today? Yeah, we are going to be taking down, like putting the last of just a little bit of leftover Christmas is going away. We've had it here in the shop and on sale, and I cannot wait to get it out of the shop because we are starting the major kind of overhaul of the shop, which is kind of exciting.
Someone said that adds a little bit of drama to it.
It does, but don't you see how it separates them, but yet makes it all work together too?
Mm-hmm. And someone just asked, Tracy just asked if you're going to post the collection for today.
Yes, I will do that. I'm so sorry. Yes, I will do that. That's the problem that I have with Megan not being here. I forget how to do all this stuff. Especially that end of things.
Yeah, and don't ask me, because I don't know how.
So I'll grab the computer in a second and I will add that. But yes, there is a collection list. You can also go to the website, and up at the top main menu, there is a little drop-down menu way up at the very top that says Featured in Our Lives. And if you click on that, it'll take you down to 2024, and you'll find the little Tim Holtz Collage Project collection there. The other way you can do it is to go right to the website and scroll down the page, and you'll see that we have a little group of collections from live videos there. I think there's a group of 5, and you can also go there and open up the collection from that place.
Karen wants to know if those little ink bottles, is that from IOD?
No, those are alcohol inks, which we're going to be using in just a second. Okay. All my little crumbs from the sanding. All the little sandy crumbs. Get those out of the way. What a
You need to
different...
get your little hand back, too.
Yeah, right? I know. But isn't it cute? It's so cute. And then we start to really make this fun.
Someone, Tracy, wanted to know where the tiles came from.
The tiles are the Tim Holtz Etc. tiles. And these I talked about in the very beginning. They will be in the collection list, Tracy. All right, so let's begin to glue these together. I think just in the essence of saving time, I'm going to go ahead and use my If You Want Your Things to Quickly Stick, Type on, quick and thick, available at Ellen Jacobs. And
Lisa says she's working on some prints in green and pink today.
oh, that sounds pretty.
She's taking a class on underpainting florals in acrylics and then hopefully using bits of to collage. Ooh, she's a nervous wreck.
Oh, don't be nervous. What's the worst that can happen? I was nervous, though. I do have to admit, I was nervous when I first got that jelly plate out. If you didn't catch the video that I did last week, oh my gosh, I was nervous about that. So we just make a little sandwich of these and give us some height.
Oh, Della Ray wants to know if anyone else doesn't have sound.
Uh-oh. Try going out and coming back in again.
If she doesn't have sound, she's not going to hear that.
What's that?
If she doesn't have sound, she won't hear you saying that.
Oh, that's right. Del Rey! Go out and come back in again.
Elsa, she has sound.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one. And
Debbie says she's got sound at her end. Yeah. So.
I just want to make sure that these are really lined up well.
Someone commented, good one, Shirley.
Okay, so that will go there. See how I used the blank tags to elevate and create different levels for each of these. They're all laser cut, so they're like perfectly the right size. So pretty.
There's this, Jesus says there's a subtitle stream on Facebook, so maybe she can read it.
Oh, yeah, there is. That is true.
Yeah, everybody's commenting.
Good. Yeah, so
Go
she
back
can,
out and come in.
if you can. Okay, these are the little snippets, the number snippets, and I thought those would be cute.
Oh, Karen says it's a beautiful tic-tac-toe board.
It kind of is, which is
Yeah.
exactly what I was trying to avoid, Karen. It's looking like a tic-tac-toe board. But I'm glad. It's cute. It's really cute. But see how when you begin to add these other little tags and little elements, oh, how sweet. Except don't do that. It's all about the layers, you guys. It's all about those layers. I wish I had put one there. And I will right now.
Karen says, oh gosh, I'm sorry. It won't look like that when you're done.
You could make it into a really cute tic-tac-toe
It would
board,
be,
though.
yeah.
You know, you really could. As I'm going through these, it's like, oh, I guess I forgot to sand that edge. So we will make sure we do it.
Oh, Leah's here.
Hi, Leah.
She says she just got back from lunch with the girls.
Nice.
She's going to watch the replay later.
Okay. But yeah, see how then these little number snippet tags or the little curator ones, which we're out of stock right now, but all of these itty bitties just kind of add that cute little whimsical touch. And a little more interest, you know, like if you need a little pop of yellow somewhere, let's go ahead and add a little pop of yellow.
Don't forget extra little buggies.
Oh, I'm not going to forget them. We're going to get to it.
Debbie says you're slightly off camera.
I am?
That's what it is. Just sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised, Debbie. But see the interest that creates?
Kathy says she loves the little pup in the center. It looks like Champ.
Isn't he cute? I know. Thinking, I want a tiny little strip right there. This is where you could literally just lose your mind with ways to embellish. And
Tracy says she's thinking a cute little tic-tac-toe board would be a nice coffee table item.
Oh,
or a nice
great
Valentine,
idea.
A Valentine gift for a great niece.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. I mean, I think this just makes the sweetest little little display piece. You could frame this. It could just be a little Valentine for somebody. Okay, I think I want to put. Chance is snoring over there.
Very
Can you hear him?
loudly, yes.
He is, yeah.
He's just curled up in a ball.
Okay.
Snoring away.
I think that needs a little typography in there. Let me find a teeny tiny little tag of some kind, like that sweet little yellow tag.
Nina says she just loves adding those little snippets and charms to anything.
Oh, that is just the best, isn't it, Nina? It really is.
You could attach ribbon to the back to hang it.
You could. I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do with this, other than I just wanted to make it. Because I just thought it was the most precious little thing. Okay. Sorry over on YouTube, we're not switching over to you guys. I hope if there's anybody over there that can be a good helper and answer any questions, that you can do that. Chance. He's really snoring. Oh, that's funny.
Maybe he needs a CPAP machine.
Maybe he does. Oh my gosh. He really does. Okay. So, believe it or not, you guys, I got tons of inspiration for Christmas. Obviously, we were buying for Christmas for next year, but there will be some really awesome stuff coming for spring. But here is what I really took away from the market in Dallas is lots of DIY ideas. I saw some of those market pieces, manufactured pieces that I looked at and I thought, oh, no, 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 no. I can make that, right? And it was, so I have a whole folder on my phone of pictures that are just inspiration projects.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to add, because this little guy wasn't quite big enough. I have a tiny little hole right there. So I said to Shirley, I'm going to add one of my little vintage flowers in there.
Oh, that
didn't make it.
Yeah.
And cover that little hole. And that is so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy says it's just crazy to her that you're have to buy for Christmas so early.
Oh, yeah, right. I know, but you do. You do. cute. Yeah. All right, let's add that one other sparkly little element, and okay, I'm gonna quickly.
Carla says the only reason to go shopping is for inspiration.
That's exactly right. I'm gonna quickly add these. What's the matter?
Him.
Oh, Chance. I know, right?
He's oblivious to the entire world.
Like, look how cute.
Delaray wants to know if velvet will be in next year.
Velvet? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, and you guys in the text group, I was sending you Nutcracker love.
I saw that.
I could not believe the Nutcrackers of every color, shape, size,
Really?
finish. Oh my gosh. Nutcrackers to. Oh, it's crazy. And then it made me think, all right, Tim Holtz, you created that Nutcracker.
Yeah.
In the
one.
like,
yeah.
What foresight?
Yeah.
Get all these on here, and then I can
Tracy
adjust.
says a velvet Nutcracker.
Probably. I'm sure I saw that.
Cheryl says velvet is always in vogue.
Actually, I'm going to tell you what. We do have something coming for Christmas time that is velvety, and I did see that finish on some things. So you may be onto something.
Yeah.
But I think this year we're going to really focus on ways that you can, all those trees that you end up seeing at a market, like they are over the top and they're gorgeous and they are just crazy. But none of us has, $5,000 to, nor would we want to probably decorate a tree like that. Of course, Megan says, "Oh, I would want to."
I would too.
I know. And Shirley, and all right, never mind.
The blingier, the better.
And I mean, they're so loaded, right? And look at how cute that is. Oh, I love it. I'm just adjusting to make sure everything is tight on here. I'll have to think of a way. I think I'm just gonna once this is completely dry, I'll paint this edge with like a brown, like Fusion's chocolate or something. But the last little bit that I wanted to add on here are these little entomology bugs. These are part of the adornments collection, and the way that I have done these is to use alcohol inks to color them, and it allows them to be shiny. And
did you notice a color trend?
No, I didn't. No, because no, I didn't. Now that I think about it, I'll have to look back. You tend to be drawn to the things that you really are drawn to, and it might not necessarily be a particular, like something that you would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or doesn't fit your aesthetic for your particular decor or your shop. So these alcohol inks will be, you use these on any type of a non-porous surface. We've used these many times before. And I have put in the description, or I'm sorry, in the collection list, thank you. I've listed several of them because I think it's just good to have a nice arsenal of all the things that you love.
Cheryl Macedo says, "What? Bugs?"
Yes, I'm going to put bugs on there. Yes, Cheryl. Just a few. Oh my goodness. But it just gives it that little bit of shimmer. And I think I'll do this guy here. And then I'm going to age them. Aqua, how about Stream? I just used Stream. I didn't want these to be super bright, so I'm going to tone them down just a touch too.
Delray says, by the looks of the nutcrackers, anything goes.
Oh,
That picture that you sent was like a rainbow
all those
of nutcrackers.
colors. I know, and I'm telling you what, people were buying them. But then we also saw nutcrackers that were a little more like
Traditional?
rustic and traditional and metallics and
Really?
everything you could think of. Yeah. This is alcohol ink latte to give me a little touch of a golden bit here. These inks dry really fast.
There's an idea here.
Okay.
Get this entire collection and invite friends over. Put everything on the table for a great Galentine crafting session.
That is such a great idea. It really is. I'm so mad. I painted his legs blue and I didn't want to. Doggone it all. I don't know if I can get that off of there.
Baby wipe?
Maybe. Well, I'm going to add some mushroom ink over these also to kind of tone down. Chance is just buzzing away over there. Yeah, if you're painting with these, you'll really need like tiny, tiny bits.
Nope, this one is likes ladybugs and bees, creepy crawlies. No.
These are cute though. Not too ugly, right?
No.
They're not too awful. Okay, so once these are dried, I'm taking some mushroom alcohol ink and I'm gonna get a little dab of that out. And because these are transparent, it can create a really nice little almost glaze effect over them. And it kind of tones down that silver. See what it does? See that?
Mm-hmm.
Really makes it pretty. So there's like, you get a peak of that color, but it's not too overwhelming. Like there, I just shaded kind of the bottom, his bummy.
He's comfy.
Uh-huh. The mushroom ink really does kind of age them down. It's cool. Okay, see that? All right, and then we're going to use our alcohol ink or not our alcohol ink. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? We're going to use our collage medium. I don't have my little, oh, what do you call it? I'm telling you, my brain is not working.
Oh. You've been away too long.
I have been away way too long. I don't have my... Oh, this is cute.
That is cute. Kathy says the one great thing about winter is no bugs.
My little squeeze bottle of Collage medium. I don't have it on hand. But the Collage medium will glue this metal right to the paper. It will glue metal to plastic, metal to metal, metal to glass, glass to plastic, glass to paper. It will do all the things. But look how cute.
Oh yeah, I like it.
It just takes a little longer to dry. So I'm going to want to keep these in position.
Betty says, welcome back, ladies. Sorry, our Dallas weather held y'all up.
Oh my goodness. And it did too.
We just didn't want to let you go.
No?
Mary's not digging the bugs.
You don't like the bugs, Mary? You know what? This would be equally as cute with little butterflies.
Yep.
I think it makes it look like a garden.
Yeah. I like it.
That's what you'd see in the garden. But I like it. I think it's really cute. So like I said, I'm gonna actually paint this edge here, decide how I want to hang it. I might come in and add.
The collage medium we're using today is the Tim Holtz.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. I didn't want him there. I wanted him over there. Because you know what? You could also, like a little chipboard tag.
That's right.
That's what I wanted on there. Go where your heart takes you. And there it is.
Betty
Okay.
says she's not a fan of bugs either. And in Texas, they actually get flies the size of those bugs.
Oh, I bet you do. And bigger. But these are cute. Aren't they cute, you guys? Please somebody say that you like the bugs.
Oh, there's lots of people liking the bugs.
Oh, good. I think it's adorable. I'm going to probably add a few little rub-ons, maybe, you know, a couple of other little elements, but you can see how sweet this whole little collage thing is. And you can see how you could take just one of these, take your crocodile and put a jump ring in it, and it makes a really neat little hangy dangly thingy-mabobby thing. But I think it's super cute. I'm gonna keep working on it a little bit. I mean, you can do so many things with these little collage tiles, and I love that they're just all ready to go. You can do whatever you want with them. You can do your decoupage queen. You could do a little portrait, little pictures.
Yeah.
In here too.
That
I
would be
mean,
cute.
how sweet is that? All right, where's my thing? I tried so hard. I wanted to stay under an hour today, and I didn't make it. But anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm so happy that you joined us here today, and we will catch you on Friday. Megan will be back, and for those of you in our private Facebook group, the Shadowbox group, I'm extending an apology right now. I will not be live tonight because there are some things that I was anticipating that did not get shipped in time for me to demonstrate. So please forgive me. I'm going to go in the group and we'll reschedule a date. The lovely thing is, with any of our private groups, you can watch those videos anytime you want, over and over. They're always there for you to access. So have a lovely rest of your day, and we will see you later in the week. Bye.
Still commenting.